Hey guys, what's up? My name is Thomas Park. Welcome back to another video. Yesterday I did a 5 reasons why you should buy ExpressVPN video, and previously I already had a 5 reasons not to use ExpressVPN video. However, a week later I did a more full-fledged review in 2020, and now my opinions on kind of the reasons I want to list have kind of changed a little bit. So this is a revised video or a redone video of my 5 reasons not to buy ExpressVPN video to make things most clear in terms of the pros and the cons. So let's get into the video right now. Hey guys, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my website, vpntierlist.com. This website serves as kind of like an archive of all of my VPN reviews, ranked by tiers. You could click on the VPN to visit the website or the VPN website, the number to visit the review on my YouTube channel, or you could even check out my other tier lists, and including my favorite product page where I talk about some of my favorite products I use online day to day. Anyways, back to the video. Alright guys, the number one reason you shouldn't buy ExpressVPN is that, no questions asked, it's expensive. It's around $13 a month, it's around $100 a year, which is more expensive than a lot of VPNs out there. It doesn't really offer 2 to 3 year commitment plans, but in my opinion, that's actually a plus because I don't like signing up for VPNs that long. After 30 days, which is a refund policy for ExpressVPN, you can't get a refund, so I don't really have a problem that they're not trying to get you to sign up for 3 years, trying to push you into those long-term subscription plans. It's expensive, but at least they're kind of honest about it. Not only that, but the website and kind of the vernacular of buying the product isn't too bad either. As you can see, when you go to the website, it just says get ExpressVPN. You click it, and that way, they're not trying to say there's a limited time sale or anything like that. Also guys, if you do decide you do want to purchase VPN from ExpressVPN, maybe after seeing the other video, or maybe these opinions just don't really convince you enough, I have a really good discount where you could get 3 months free, and I'll put that down in the description down below. Alright guys, the second reason why maybe you shouldn't buy ExpressVPN is because the proxy isn't included. SOC 5 proxy. Some VPNs like Windscribe, TorGuard, AirVPN, Molvad, IPVanish, well, to be honest, a lot of them out there include what is called a SOC 5 proxy. You can use this SOC 5 proxy pretty much for free if you buy their VPN subscription. You can put this in stuff like BitTorrent, and you just put the credentials. It'll be something like proxy.torguard.org. You put a port number like 1085, your login credentials, and then you can pretty much just save it, and anytime you download something, your torrent IP will be anonymized through that proxy. It's a really good kind of side component of VPN, but unfortunately, even though ExpressVPN is expensive, it doesn't include access to one. It's kind of a letdown. I'm not sure why not, but it's just something to consider if you really want that SOC 5 proxy included. The third thing about ExpressVPN that could be improved in my opinion is the reputation. Reputation for a VPN is kind of a sum of what I think about the company in terms of the past and how transparent they are. Now, ExpressVPN doesn't really have that many PR disasters or anything like that necessarily, any hacks or vulnerabilities to speak of, which is very good, but they honestly are more of an anonymous company. They don't really have any public, transparent kind of discussion between the company management and the user base. It's not really clear who owns the company and stuff like this. I've talked to ExpressVPN more about it recently, and they just kind of prefer to be anonymous just for whatever reason. They don't really specify why, but they think that having a location, offshore location, isn't really a big deal. It's just more safe for, I guess, legal reasons. So it's kind of up to you if you prefer companies like that, or you prefer companies that are more outspoken and kind of transparent kind of with the users. I think ExpressVPN, it could be a little bit more transparent, maybe have something like a cool podcast, some kind of cool interface between the community and the management, maybe similar to how some game companies do it. Although that's kind of asking a lot, I think, so it's kind of up to you on this one. The fourth thing is that ExpressVPN does have limited connections compared to some other VPN providers. With ExpressVPN, while it is more expensive, you only get 5 simultaneous connections compared to some VPN providers. They give you up to 8 or 10 simultaneous connections. This is kind of disappointing. ExpressVPN has always had limited connections. At one point I think it had 2, at one point I think it had 3. Now it has 5, which is better. Some people don't really care because they're not going to be using ExpressVPN on that many devices, but it's still disappointing to see you kind of get less connections for a higher price. It's just something to consider. Last thing on this list is that ExpressVPN does not have WireGuard support yet, and that's not to say that they never won't, because around a year ago they did post an update that they are working on WireGuard. They're thinking about WireGuard. They just don't really think it's ready for full-time testing. So for some people who really want to test WireGuard, who want to use WireGuard right now, this could be considered a con. However, I don't think WireGuard is ready for full testing yet. I think it still has a way to go before being implemented pretty much within the VPN itself, like something like NordVPN's done with NordLynx. I do think WireGuard will present really good advantages for VPN providers, increasing download speeds, and getting better battery life on mobile phones. With NordVPN, I wasn't really that impressed with their implementation, but maybe ExpressVPN will have a better implementation of it, and that will be really cool to see in the future, but it's not here yet. Anyways, guys, those are my 5 reasons not to use ExpressVPN. Now that I've made the 5 reasons to use ExpressVPN, go ahead and check out that video as well, or check out my most recent ExpressVPN review. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and click on the links down in the description down below, and I'll see you again on the next video very soon.